waideka. Sio lele, sio lele, sio waideka. Lima koneka, sio wakoneka kwa play. Sio waideka. Sio lele, sio lele, sio waideka. So Lima ya sie ayanya se aminimo ase awakoche se aminimo ase the captain say we force we ase the chairman say aminimo ase chame glada e fasa de no Achamenuonu yakoso kredonuonu mati fagbenuonu es yalo se wonu yiwa wese fagbenuonu Sara senuonu so pai me idira pana eto nima kante ya yiye endo kwa kape nima kwa pie katwe nakano kadenya ebo yebo wenadia kano katenya ebo yebo wenadia nakano kadenya ebo kade Sio lele, sio waideka. Sio lele, sio waideka. Lima koneka, sio wakoneka kwa play. Sio waideka. Sio lele, sio waideka. So Lima ya sie ayanya se aminimo ase awakoche se aminimo ase the captain say we force we ase the chairman say aminimo ase chame glada e fasa de no Achamenuonu yakoso kredonuonu mati fagbenuonu es yalo se wonu yiwa wese fagbenuonu Sio lele, sio waideka. Sio lele, sio waideka. Lima koneka, sio wakoneka kwa play. Sio waideka. Sio lele, sio waideka. So Lima ya sie ayanya se aminimo ase awakoche se aminimo ase the captain say we force we ase the chairman say aminimo ase chame glada e fasa de no Achamenuonu yakoso Clayton, no, Mati Fabwe, no, yes, yellow, say one, you are. We say for Fabwe, no, Sarah said, no, so, when I hear up and I talk, Nima Kante ya yie endo kwa weka pe Nima kwa pie Katwe Nakano kadenya Ebo Yebo wenadia Kano katenya Katenya Ebo Yebo wenadia Nakano kadenya Ebo Rofa kante Kano kadenya Katenya Ebo Yebo Makibi Kano kadenya Katenya Sano kante Kano kadenya Katenya Yebo wenadia Rumenone
And so, a couple of good songs here tonight from Nima County and River G. We've landed up in our folder here tonight to play you two on the segment of the Sports Hour here on BKS TV and the Heat Hour show too as well. You know, as always, when County Meets play, we come here and discuss the game. We discuss the game for like 1 to 2 hours before we bring our guests on tonight. Abdul S. Molibah will be joining us on the show as we discuss the game between Nima County and that of River G today. A beautiful game, one of the beautiful games so far in the 2025-2026 National County Sports Meets. Again, folks, welcome to BKS TV and welcome to the Heat Hour program here on BKS TV. My name is Junior Payne. In a subsequent time, we'll be dropping a link in the comment section. You can use the link to join us on the show as we discuss today's game result. What was your take on the game? And what do you anticipate in the next game that is coming? Of course, we want you to join us here tonight on the show as we have a wonderful, wonderful conversation. But tell us too where you're watching us from, and let's be able to recognize you on the show here tonight. My name is Junior Payne. Radio BKS is relaying the show. Voice of BKS for short. And Voice of Tapeta is also relaying the show in Tapeta City, Nima County. Again, welcome to the show. Madison Sama Jr. is watching us from Sanicole, Gonos Town community. Welcome to the show, Madison. Gontopo Noah is also watching us today. He says, super excited of our boys' performance. I mean, we will discuss the game here tonight. I was a little bit disappointed in the first half, but God could have it. We came back very strong. Abdul is in the back. The CO2 is also in the back. Therefore, we will be going for a very short musical break. He'll be joining you very shortly. But let's recognize those of you just joining us. Abraham Nyanzi is watching us this evening. Abraham, welcome. Yelese Vice also watching a show from Trump Country. Yelese, welcome. Honorable Daros Daleset Tolese is also watching us this evening. Welcome to the show, Daros. Madison is watching us. Madison, welcome. Of course, we will go for this break from the man Zeddy Breeze with this song for Nima County, Nima Victory. Let's go for the song. Be right back.
Ghana get blue Ghana, Nima County, oh yeah.
Oh my God, it's ready members.
So I'm ready to play. Nima County ready to play. Nima ready to school. Nima County ready to school. Nima playing, so let me get back. Nima playing, so let me get back. Nima playing, so let me get back. Now the country that we love, like be ready. Nima playing, so let me get back. Nima playing, so let me get back. Nima playing, so let me get back. Now the country that we love, like be ready. Nima go, Nima can, Nima get play, Nima go, Nima can, Nima get play, Nima go, Nima can, Nima get more right. Nima go, Nima can, Nima get more right. Nima go, Nima can, Nima get play, Nima go, Nima can, Nima get play, Nima get and why we Asia, getting and we talking and why we Asia. Nima get and slow we Asia, kitchen and we talking and Huawei, Asia. Mati faking and Huawei, Asia, kitchen and we talking and Huawei, Asia.
And so Nima County gave them Huawei, man. I know a lot of people will talk tonight. A lot of people will say a lot of things tonight. Jonathan L2, welcome to the show. He's watching us from San Colin, Nima County. Jonathan, welcome. G Towon Alfred is also watching us from which county is this? He's watching us from Sano County. Jonathan, welcome to the show this evening. My mother is also watching the show here tonight. Mother Evelyn Payne, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure having you on here tonight. We will do our River G Boys Justice too before we bring Abdul on. Let's play this song from River G County. It is their official economy songs too as well. Let's go for this break. We'll be right back. Still with us.
One or three. River G. My heart, River G. River G. So. My heart, River G. So. River G. So. My heart, River G. So. And our body will play. We will play them around. And I give on the walking. We will kick them around. I'm a G. So. G said final call. So. I'm a G. So. G said final call. So.
And I kick body one kick, we kick them around. Even nearly kick Nima County around this evening. Everybody house, I don't know, dubu. Everybody house just hanging out like, what's going on in Nima County? What's happening? Tonight we got Abdul on the show. I mean, Abdul is a very good sports analyst. So having Abdul here tonight, it means a lot. Abdul, good evening and welcome to the show this evening. How you doing, Chief?
Good evening, Jion. Good evening to Nima County. And we want to tell the Fish Town boys good evening, and that was a good fight. Yeah, good evening to Liberia.
It was really a good fight. It was really a good fight. Tell us what you make of today's game. Let's start with the first game before coming to Nima County. I know a lot need to be discussed, a lot of observation that we saw from today's game. But let's start with the previous game that played before Nima County game. Let's hear you, Chief.
I'll come here. I will join you in a few minutes.
Okay, no problem. Abdul will be joining us very shortly. Ruth Dunn is watching us this evening from Kigali, Rwanda. Ruth, how you doing this evening? Welcome to the show. In the Premier League 2, Chelsea is currently playing Fulham, and Chelsea is in the lead 2 goals to 1 against Fulham. And Manchester United 2 is also playing tonight. And from what I'm seeing here, it's not good for Manchester United. From what I'm seeing here, it's not really good for Manchester United. They're playing Burnley, and of course, Burnley leading them 1-0. Newcastle is also playing Leeds United. Leeds United is leading 2-1, and Manchester City is playing Brighton, and the game stands 1-1 currently. In the National County Sports Meets today, Nima County plays River G County, and the game ended 2-2. What's the next phase for River G? They have to beat Bond County 4-0 before they can qualify for the next stage of the county's meet. Ezekiel, is it Ezekiel or Lankea? Lankea, welcome to the show. Abdul, let's hear you, Chief. I'm trying to get some of the highlights of today's game. So let's start with the previous game that played before Nima County. What's your observation?
Okay, Jean-Claude Goe. So welcome.
Oh.
So because of this analysis, trust me, I watched the both games today keenly. Firstly, starting with Grand Cape Mount and Bond County. And I saw 2 ball-playing teams, actually, with the Grand Cape Mount and Bond County. But then I saw one immature team and another one mature. Cape Man actually has a very, very much mature team. They got blistering attack with the Ralph Weir guy, like I said in the last interview. That is the key to Cape Man's success. If you can hold Ralph Weir from the Cape Man team, I think you can either beat Cape Man. But to hold him, because the guy is sneaky, he's like that type of James Diba type of player those days, or what we call Cristiano Ronaldo type of player. They are very difficult to control. And if you watch the game, Bonkante had a lot of chances. Bonkante only needed to be a little bit patient and to put a lot of maturity in the game. But most of their shots were feeble, no strength behind it. I wonder if they actually train. So if you watch Bonkante game, Pascal Harris seems to be the most mature player on the team, the best player. Next to him is there's a little guy on 11 with 10 on his back. I don't know his name. That guy is also good. But besides that, their whole midfield was not very composed, so they could not control the game, giving Cape Man the edge. Even going one man down, Bonkante was not still matched to Cape Man.
So, but do you think the game today between Bon and Cape Man, Bonkante performance has anything to do with the performance of their last game against Nima County?
You're talking about Cape Man?
The game that Bon County played today, when you look at their performance in today's game, do you think they had any other trauma from the last game that they played against Nima County?
No, I'm not sure. In fact, I think Bonkante played a more better game today than Nima game. The only reason is that when you are under pressure, like you're saying, and they needed a win, nothing less than a win in today's game to have the chance of qualifying. But then again, their team is not really, really mature. Trust me. Their team is not really, really mature. They had a lot of chances. Bonkante had a lot of chances. First half, even when Cape Man went down, they had clear-cut chances. Tell you, if you give Nima those chances this coming Saturday, Cape Man going to have bucket or drums of goals. Trust me.
Oh, wow. Now, coming, we'll be jumping from the both games. Coming to Nima County game today, what are your observations when it comes to the overall performance of the team and also individual performance too as well, and what are recommendations you can give to the technical staff from what you saw today? You are muted.
Okay, in my view, the Nima versus River G game is the best game so far in the tournament, not just because of the full goal score, but if you look at the both teams, the coordination, the ball distribution, and everything was okay. I think Nima had 2 mistakes, and those 2 mistakes led to goal. The penalty, I'm not very convinced that it was a penalty, although we have to agree by what the referee said, because if you see the play, it was a 50-50 chance, and the River G player ran into the keeper. That even made the keeper to feel that he was being fouled. Not knowing the ref had another idea for the foul to go against Nima, which of course was still not a problem. Nima dominated the game. If you see the second goal that Cape Man scored, our defender, I think that was Ezekiel Vanni, he tried to break the ball and slip below his feet, and causing the onrush of Emmanuel Williams, the striker for River G, to net his second goal of the day. Yeah, but that did not stop Nima from creating more chances. So I can consider the game as a game of 2 halves, although in the first half, I can tell you we still have more ball possession than Cape Man. And I can also say that the chances created first half were 50-50, but Cape Man River G were more clinical than Nima County. But the second half was total dominance. And I think one mistake River G made was to go and sit back and defend. If you see River G pattern in the first half, they were playing 4-3-3. And then when they came second half, they decided to play 4-5-1, 5 midfield with 1 attacker. So what Nima did, Nima played with 3 back If you saw the whole second half, Nima push or her left back, the number 3 up front to join the midfield, and then put 2 defenders, Ezekiel Lennon and the other guy on the striker, and then you have 1 man playing between the midfield and the defense. So they crowd out the midfield for Cape Man, for Riwaji, making it difficult for Riwaji. What caused the 2 goals? If you see the 2 goals, they came after the 75 minutes. I think exhaustion was one of those things that trouble Riwaji. The team seems to be very tired at that point in time. And Nima got 2 quick goals in 3 minutes, and they could have even added up to 3 goals. But all in all, it was one of the best games I watched so far. Both teams actually play football. And Nima individually today, my man of the match is Keita. I think you said in the last game, your best player on the team is Keita. Keita really, really proved himself today. The guy, look, the national team need to call that guy. Trust me. And I see anybody playing on the national team that can do more than Keita. The man is a Zavi. You see him dribbling, breaking through the line, clear-cut passes, what we call in football true passes. Look, it's just like Cape Man defend. They got some good, experienced defenders, but most of the true passes will have gone through. And I tell you, there's a guy there called with the number 20 jersey, Ezekiel Vanni. I think he's playing on those under 20 team. That guy is a midfielder, bro. He's a defensive midfielder. So you see Keita moving forward, James Tapper moving forward, and Mabandi moving forward is because they know that they got a dependable guy behind them who is Ezekiel Vanni. So individually, look, the game was okay. My advice, I feel that Clarence Mann should have come in. It's true that James Tapper is a big player, Kante Messi, but we all should understand that the James Tapper we knew 3-4 season is not the same. Age is catching up with him. And so I feel that Clarence Mann should have come in because at some point in time when when Riwaji was tired, you needed another skillful player with more new energy, to come in and feel that Clarence Mann will have felt that. But then again, the last game, if I was the coach, I won't start James Tapper. James Tapper will come in second half. Because in that game, we're only looking for a draw game. So it's time to bring Clarence Mann in, and then second half, maybe you can bring James Tapper in the closing hours.
And I think that's a really great observation too from today's game. I think I have a little bit of concern when it comes to the way we started the ball possession in the first half. We were not really holding the ball for the first 10 to 15 minutes. From what I saw on the field, we were not really holding the ball. And the few mistakes that we made led to the 2 goals against us, which was not bad totally. But from my River G team, I think they really have a great team. They have a really, really great team. They could have beaten Nima more than 2 goals today. They could have won more than 3 goals today. But like you said in your statement, one of the things that led to the draw today was they play a really relaxed ball in the second half. When I say relaxed, they play a tired ball. They were making fun of the ball. They were always killing time. They were not mounting the pressure that they were mounting in the first half. If they were continuing with that same pattern where they were mounting the pressure, you saw that when we scored the first goal, the game changed. It was like 50-50 now. Both teams were playing. When we scored the second goal, it changed now. No one wanted to let the ball to go. No one wanted to let the ball to go. And the last ball that Keita gave before the referee sound his final whistle, the last ball he gave where that attacker of ours mistakenly, missed the ball and it went outside, that would have been a perfect goal. You wouldn't have rushed. If I was that player, I wouldn't have rushed to kick it or anything. Just go to the ball and just tip it and we enter in. No need to fight to kick the ball. You want to tear the knife? No. But I think there are a lot of great players on the team. We have the next game. Our next game, we don't need any pressure. We just need a draw to qualify for the next stage. So I think the young players on the team like Derek Dunn, like Clarence Mann, like I don't know. We got 2 CA on the team right now. The big C, which is Messiah CA, his little brother. I think these young players need to show their talent too as well so that we can advance to the next stage. Because like you said today, the James Tapper we knew from Lofa County seasons ago is not a James Tapper we're seeing today. He's not really performing. This is now his 3rd game. and he has not scored any goal for Nima County. We need a tackle that would make result, that would create chances, that would score the goal for Nima. So I think that's my main. See? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gene Stapper is not our point striker. Our point striker is the guy called, I think, Prince Leash. Like I told you in the last game, he's a fighter. But when it comes to goal punching, I got a little problem with him. He has scored only one goal so far in the tournament. That was against Bon County. I think he scored the second goal against Bon County, Prince Leash. He actually fights a lot, but I got a little problem when it comes to his scoring ability. The last goal that you are talking about, it was a little bit overhit. So the guy who was running to slide in, he could not reach on time. Those are the kind of goal Rue Van Nistelrooy used to score for Manchester United. You just slide your body and then it hit you, it goes inside. But there's another thing also. If Prince Leash, our striker, because our striker who played that ball for that guy, he had the right side of the pool open. He could have actually he passing the ball and then break the ball, or that keeper, that defender, everybody who have four, and the pool were left open to just slide in. But anyway, that's another aspect for another game. And one thing you should know, this guy they call Tope, they brought him in, and his first ball was the assist for the equalizing goal. So that is the importance of the bench. And we should also understand that all is not over yet, because if we lost to Cape Mount, it means that we got 4 points. It means that Cape Mount has 7 points. And if River G beats Bon County, it means that Bon County has 4 points. And River G has 4 points. We and River G will be tied on points and we'll be looking at goal. Although River G needs 4 goals to qualify, but assuming that Cape Mount beat us 1-0, River G will be looking for 3 goals. And which, of course, we know that in this tournament, getting 3 goals against Bon County is nothing very hard. In fact, Bon County now is the goal donors in the tournament. And then by the median now, you just take your 3 and go easily. They surrounded it out. So that means that while it's true we want to test some of our bench players, we also have to feel a very strong team and know that we cannot just lose, because Cape Mount is a strong team, trust me. In this tournament, Cape Mount, Mosoralo, Grand Bassa, Makibi, those are very, very strong team. Even the River G that was just from beating, they are a strong team. There are a lot of good players on our River G team, including under 20 Lone Star players, first division player, very, very good guy. There's a guy in the defense there who also gave us a lot of tough time today. Yes, so we want to feed some new players, but equally so we have to feed a strong team. We can feed all of them at the same time. Like I said, I will want for Gene Stapper to rest. Let's start with Clarence Mann, and then maybe Mabani can rest for first half for Derek. Just that 2. Then later on we can bring Kawe Tope in. Or the striker, the Khan United striker, I think he's the highest goal scorer in the Nima League. Maybe we can start here ahead of Prince Leash. Yeah, because Prince has been doing well. He can really fight and other things. If you see the first half, there was I think in the first 15 minutes, there was a ball that the striker and the defender were running for. And Prince Lee won the ball, but he was not patient-minded enough to push one more step before making a pass. And he tried to cross the ball in, but it went into the arms of the keeper. And, so those are some of the observations that I had, in the game. So everything is now over here. We still need to feel a strong team, but I feel that Gene Stapper need a rest for first and next game.
I think I agree with you on that. Welcome to the show again, Abdul. I agree with you on that, on Gene Stapper. You remember the last time you were here, I talked about the importance of growing, bringing new players in. That's the essence. That's the main reasons for why we have this county meet. Yeah, now Gene Stapper may be really good, but you got Clarence Mann, who's a talented young kid from Nima who can score. He can really play. If you watch the district league, I think he played for district too. He's a really good player. He really scores. So I think starting him will not be a bad thing at all. But I didn't watch the game today, but for something I listened to the coach Benzema, when he was giving a pep talk to his guys before today's game. He said he was giving them advice, telling them to be careful not to think that they've already won. Because the thing about football, those of us that play football, sometimes you can let the crowd, the noise, your talent, and everything get to you. And when that happens, you tend to overlook your opponent. I mean, Neymar County, everybody talking Neymar. The whole country is Neymar County. And they got a very good team. And then the next thing you know, you start relaxing emotionally, mentally, you start relaxing, and you start overlooking your opponent. And that's what happened today. If they are not being careful, the 2 goals are going to stick, and we're going to be very, very bad. I think they relaxed, and the beginning came to punch them real fast with 2 goals from the beginning. So hopefully it's a lesson learned. Exactly what Coach Benzema told them, that that's exactly what happened today. They were relaxed. They overlooked those guys, and the confidence was too much. You know, they got massive support, people all over the place supporting them, and they have very good team. They just want to relax, and you could see that in the game today. But overall, I think it was a good thing. I think Neymar has a really good team, a balanced team, well-balanced team, really good team. But they have to be consistent. They have to not listen to the outside noise. Yeah, the outside noise can be confusing at times, and they need to focus. They need to take the beginner out away from social media now. You know, take them to a place where they just focus on the game, and all those big people coming around is a good thing to encourage them. It's a good thing to give them words of encouragement, but there has to be a point where they are all focused on the game and take them from the outside noise. That will also help them. But overall, I think it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you are right for all what you have said, but we should not take anything away from River G. Trust me, the way River G played Neymar today, they didn't play Cape Man like that. I think because it was the first game for Cape Man for River G.
Yeah, is it number 10? Is it the one I'm picking? Number 10, is it play for either Khan or Khan something?
I mean, I'm not a minute for River G. I don't mean they put feet somehow. But actually, River G actually play. And trust me, we considered 2 goals by mistake. One penalty that was a 50-50 decision. And it just like Anthony Taylor making decision against Liverpool. And, you know, those kind of decisions, we don't win it easily. And that's how that decision was, because there was a loose ball. The keeper and the striker were running for it. The striker ran into the keeper. The both of them fell. In fact, the goalkeeper felt that he was the one the ref was blowing in his decision, because in the box, you protect the more than the player. But that was the opposite of the decision today that led to the penalty. But besides those 2 mistakes that led to the goal, Neymar Kante actually played. If you watch today's game, the excitement, the momentum, if you see the determination in the players, you don't see Guinea that in our local 4th division league. You see players getting ball, pressing, falling down, fighting for ball, dribbling their way through passes going through. You can see it in our 4th division league, trust me. Take your time, watch today's game, especially the second half, and see determination. The team actually impressed me. Even if Neymar Kante had lost, it doesn't mean that they don't have a good team. They really play. That guy, Keita was like, I don't know. That guy deserves to be on the national team. The man can play. He can pass. He can dribble. That thing, that former Lofa Kante guy they call Jugbe Kane. No, I don't think Jugbe Kane is even near Keita when it comes to how to play football. And, you know, the only thing Cape Man game, like Gion said, we started a little bit slow, and it's normal. Sometimes some teams, you will take some time before you get into the game. I think that what happened to Neymar. Neymar, sometimes they want to play the Barcelona, play the ball around, start playing for the defense, and, you know. But when they knew that it was not happening and Cape-Man were pushing up very hard, Nima started to play some long ball, which was giving Cape-Man problem. And Cape-Man started to play counter-attack. That what led to the second goal against us. But we don't take, not Cape-Man, but River G, so we don't take anything away from River G. But I think Nima Kante has one of the best playing team in the league, along maybe with Cape-Man and Margibi.
Thank you. Before we wrap up our sports section here, because we have other section or segment of our program that we'll be bringing our guests on here shortly. What before we let you go there, give us your pattern statement. What's in there for Nimba now? What's our next step? Our chances of qualifying, and what's the next step?
Okay, so currently the zone is being tapped by Cape-Man with 6 points after beating River G and Bon Kante. And now Nima is second with 4 points after beating Bon Kante and drawing with River G. Technically speaking, Nima has 1 foot into the semi-final. They only need to draw or for River G to beat Bon Kante 4-0. And trust me, we must fight for a draw or win. In the Kante League is a political league. Anything can happen. Money can play in the background. And don't be surprised, Bon Kante go and give River G someone at 6 goals, 7 goals, because they know they already up. Even if they win, they can't go anywhere. So Nima Kante cannot go to this game to allow Cape-Man to win them. If not, we'll see something funny that we all will be talking in the end. And that time it will be commentary after the match. But in all fairness, when it comes to 50-50 ball play, I don't see Cape-Man beating Nima Kante. Cape-Man has a strong team, yes. But Cape-Man team is a one-man army. Ralph Weir. Unlike Nima team that is balanced from defense, from midfield to attack. The only thing we will need in Cape-Man game, play a more balanced game, stop rushing the play, and try to be very attentive and avoid defensive mistakes like what happened today. And if possible, or the keeper double, I was not too impressed with him, especially when it comes to the both goals. Because even the first goal, there was no need of going to the other player. The player had already gone out wide. All he needed to do now was to block him without making contact with him. Just stand like as a defender, block your poster. There was no way he could go for goal. Either he had to cut back. Before he does all of those things, defense had covered up for him. So Double was a little bit poor today. And for the second goal, you can't take nothing away from him because that guy, right after the mistake, he put a ton of boat into that pool. Nothing he could do with it. But I think Nima got a better team than Cape-Man. Other people may want to argue with it because Cape-Man gets 6 points. I don't have problem, but I can tell you Nima has a better team. Cape-Man team is Ralph Weir. You get Ralph Weir out of the game, you closing up out of that game, you can't get nothing out of Cape-Man. So that's my closing pattern. Nimbayans be hopeful. We are in the semi-final, and in the semi-final, we'll be meeting Ala Bapolu because if we take second place, if we beat Cape-Man, we take the first place. If we lost to Cape-Man, that means we might be playing Ala Basa or Margibi or Moserado because those are the 3 key teams in the other zone. The loser will be playing the winner from the other zone, and the winner will be playing the second place from the other zone.
Thank you so much, Abdul. Thank you very much for being here tonight. After Nima game again, we want you to appear on the platform so that we can discuss our game here again. As always, thank you for being here tonight, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Folks, like we said in our intro, today we will be hosting guests from Tapeta City, both District 6 and District number 9. Let me try to get it right here. They are the Dove Voice Alliance, which is DOVA, an organization from Tapeta Statutory District, comprising of both District number 6 and District number 9. And we have Mr. Emmanuel Zergoe, which is the chairperson. I don't know where's Emmanuel, and also E. Is it E? I'm seeing two different people on here. Moses Wansier, the co-chair. Which one of you is Moses? Are you the Moses?
Well, no, my name is Emmanuel Znakayugwe. I'm the chairperson, and Moses Wansier is the co-chairperson. Sorry, I think that was on the website. Moses Wansier is the co-chairperson for planning. So you'll be joining us shortly.
I like your name. You say how you say that name again? I react you need we gotta say it the right way.
Znakayu.
Like your guy's not asleep. Okay.
God is not asleep.
Yeah, okay, good.
Lagaye, thank you for being here tonight. We will go for a break, and when we come back, we can start the conversation with you while we await your co-chair to join us on the show. Again, folks, if you just joining us, we ask you to please share the show with other people, invite somebody to listen alongside you. And if you're not following BKS TV, we ask you to also follow BKS TV both on our YouTube and our Facebook pages, respectively. Thank you for being here tonight. We have E. Nakayugwe as our guest. And of course, he will be joined subsequently by Moses, which is the co-chair for the organization. We go for this break and we'll be right back. And so thank you, folks. Thank you for really joining us here tonight. Like we said in our intro, we'll be hosting folks from Tapeta Statutory Districts. We'll be hosting E. Lankayugwe, Emmanuel Lankayugwe, and Moses Wansier will be our guest here tonight on the show. They are from the Dual Voice Alliance organization. They join us here tonight to discuss their organization, some of those development they have been undertaking so far. But they would better introduce themselves and lay the basis for the discussion here tonight. My name is Junior Payne, your host of this E-Tower program on BKS TV. Lakai, welcome to the show this evening, Chief.
Well, thank you very much. I'm excited to be here. And I'd like to say a big thank you to the funders and all those contributing to have this platform functioning well. Big thank you. I think this is one of the outstanding platform Member has as it stands. And we'd like to say again, we are happy that we on one of Member's biggest platform tonight.
Thank you. Let's start a conversation with your name, where you hail from, a bit of your professional background. I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Emmanuel, are you hearing me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you. I can just that there's a little break in the transmission, but I think I can hear you much better now. Yeah, so again, my name is Emmanuel Znakayugwe. I am from, yes, I'm hearing you. Can you hear me?
I am.
Hello? Okay, nice.
I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Wow.
So, like I said, my name is Manuel Zakayo. I hail from Zule, Joe Administrative District Headquarters. And Zule is a part of District number 9. However, Zule is also a part of Tapeta Sanctuary District. In terms of Sanctuary District division, we are part of Tapeta Sanctuary District, that is District number 6. But electoral district-wise, we are part of District number 9. So, by profession, I'm a financier. I hold a bachelor degrees in banking and finance from the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. And I am the current director for Workmen's Compensation Ministry of Labor. And from the angle of my institution or our institution, I am the chairperson, the Dove Voice Alliance, for short, Dove. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here tonight, Lakaye. Give us a little history of the DOVA organization, when this organization was established, what was the entire idea behind this organization, why was it established? Let's start a conversation with that.
So again, thank you. The Dove Voice Alliance was established on the 18th of May 2024. And the purpose of this establishment is to constructively engage with our leaders in ensuring that the right things are done in the interest of our people. Having said that, we are concerned about rights that are done, and we are more concerned about wrongs. So meaning, if, for instance, our leader is building roads somewhere or has passed a policy to say, look, let's put certain amount of money aside in the budget to build roads from Zule to Lona to Zaple to Zia to Tapeta. Yes, we will say thank you to you. However, if you sit there without doing this, we will also let our people know that you are not working. And one of the main idea behind this is we have had proliferations of quote-unquote non-political organizations in the Dole region, in the District number 9 region. And at the end of the day, when politics is around, those same people, those same members and leaders of those organizations that are branded as non-political are the ones participating in politics. And at that point, the organization will have to collapse. So as it stands, we don't have any strong non-political organization operating. In order to have our political organization working effectively and efficiently, we have decided, look, there is a need for us to have a political advocacy organization, advocacy group that will be squarely political, they can freely and constructively engage politicians and political leaders, wherein there will be no criticism there. Why did the people say they are non-political and they are doing politics? So for the fact that we are political institutions, people expect us to speak politics, especially those ones that are in the interest of the people of District number 9, that are in the interest of the people of Dole, and by extension, District number 6. Because when certain decisions are being made from the angle of District number 6, we will also be affected, because when we're discussing Statutory District in Nimba County, out of the 7, Dole is part of Tapeta Statutory District. While it is true that we are annexed to Yawon Mason Statutory District on an electoral basis, we are part of District number 6 as well. Thank you.
Thank you. I have a lot of questions to ask, but I will stop here for now and let's get to the CEO. If you have a question that you can do, we are hearing you.
Okay, you can hear us, right? It's like God is not asleep.
Yes, now I can hear you now.
Yeah, your name there. That name, it means a lot. You know, I like the meaning of your name. God is not asleep. He's always awake. He's always there protecting us. So you said something about your organization being political. So when you say political, do you guys take side? Do you have a specific politician that you side with? How do you determine where your organization goes politically, both national, local level? How do you guys decide that? Who to support politically?
Yes, so okay. So yes, we take side. Oh my God. The internet here, sorry, I'm very sorry for the disruption. The internet.
You interpret how you
have to have this consideration. I'm sitting right here in Monrovia, in Pinsville. Let me just say, I'm outside Monrovia in Pinsville. So this is it. I think I got the greater part of your question. I think I got it correct as to whether, when I said our organization is a political organization, whether we take side, both national and this is how we do it. We do our own vetting for both a Cuban, for instance, and aspirants or other candidates who are not in the position, and we go back to our people, having found one of them who is best suited to represent our people based on our own judgment. We say, look, this is the person we think will be the best leader for our people. And then we will take that person to our people. So yes, we take some. That's one of the reasons why, or that's why I told you that we are political. So once we are political organization, it's obvious that we take some. Protestants, we don't have a side. Let me make it clear. Locally, we don't have a side as it stands.
Okay, all right. Because it's good because when you are running an organization and you are political, then it gets to the point that which side you're taking, who you're siding with, and how you determine who to side with. So that's why I asked that question. So yeah, I think it's a great thing having those type of organizations, and you need to be. People tend to try to shy away from getting involved with political aspect of our development, our county, and our country, and we forget to know that we need to hold our leaders accountable. We need to have good atmosphere, in order for us to thrive. So we need good leaders. If you don't have good leaders, you are not going to succeed. Be a political NGO or anything of that sort. So I think that's a good thing. I'm glad that you guys are clear about the fact that you guys are a political organization. So I don't know if Gina asked you that. What is the goal of this organization? What is the motive? What do you guys stand for? What do you guys stand to gain? The overall vision and mission. I don't know if Gina asked that question.
Yes, I think it's a good question that will even put us much more on path with the conversation we want to have here tonight.
Right.
Our overall goal is to see the best happening for the people of District Number 9, for the people of Joe Chipdom. Mind you, Joe Chipdom is on record to be one of the more deplorable part of Nimba. I can say this to you. With the exception of the international road leading from Monrovia to Harper City, Joe Chipdom is the more, I don't want to use the word marginalized district, because we have had leaders and we have leaders who are massively failing assistance. We don't have road from Zule to Blona, from Blona to Zwaple, from Zwaple to Nuopie, from Nuopie to Zoto, back to Zia number 2, to Zia number 1, to Pelet, back to Tapeta, We don't have roads all over in those areas. Imagine, we have been having lawmakers. However, Nimba County, the machine that was purchased by Nimba County, 22 pieces of yellow equipment that were purchased by Nimba County in 2010, have not made a single mark. I'm telling you this, have not made a single mark in the entire Dole region. Imagine after 15 years. That means there is a leadership deficit. Or maybe we have had people there who do not know what it takes to work in the interest of the people. We want those leaders that we think, yes, look, our people need roads, and the money cannot come from my pocket. So what we need to do is to engage with central government or to engage with Nimba County administration to be able to work on those things. This is something we have not seen. Resolutions were passed for years back, where the PMC implemented road rehabilitation projects across Nimba County. But those children did not benefit from 0.2 mile from those initiatives, only because this is one of the main reasons we have established this organization, to hold those leaders accountable, to hold their feet to fire, in ensuring that they work in the interest of the people. We cannot have a lawmaker, we cannot have a factory superintendent, we cannot have other leaders that we think are capable enough to push up there in the interest of the people of Dochito, in the interest of the people of District Number 9, and we have the worst role in the whole Nimba County.
Speaking of role, let me ask you, I'm not too familiar with the area, District 6 and District 9. I don't know, you probably followed this. Recently, there was this road construction that happened where we had two lawmakers from that area were trying to take, Honorable Tai Wongbe was the one who initiated that. Where is that? Is that in District 9 or is it in District 6? That piece of road at the...
Well, thank you. You see, this is one of the reasons why I have told you that we have leadership deficit. I have just called serious major roads that are left untouched for the past 50, 60 years. 50, 60 years. I was born and saw those roads like that. They have not been touched. Those roads are in District Number 9. Those roads are in Dochidom, where Omutamu where you're from. And he will go argue that he prayed for road to be built in District Number 6. This is hilarious. And I don't want to even get credit. I don't want to talk about that one. I want to talk about roads that are in District Number 9. That road from Gray to Tower Town, we have less than 1 kilometer to be, in fact, let's talk about 0.3 kilometer. 0.3 kilometer to be part of District Number 9. So if that road is built, it is built squarely for the people of District Number 6. That's a good thing. But if Omutamu is fighting to claim it that I fought for this road to be built, then it brings him under serious questioning. You don't have road in your own chiefdom. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where you won the election massively before getting outside? You don't have road there and you want to claim glory for a road that is in District Number 6. It does not make sense to me. And I don't want to talk about it further. Okay. I want to talk about roads in District Number. I want to talk about roads in District Number 9, especially those in Taiwan based.
Let me come in there now. I asked you the previous question here today. This organization, you said, comprises of citizens from both Tapeta Statutory District, which comprises of District 9 and that of District Number 6. Now, if Tapeta Statutory District comprises of District 9 and District 6, and you have a lawmaker from District 9 who proposingly, advocated for a road that is still in the Tapeta Statutory District, do you see any disconnect between this? Or will your because I know you guys are a lot within the organization. You have people from District 6. Do you think they will be really satisfied with this kind of response you're giving to the question tonight?
Okay, thank you very much. I provided a very important information that you did not get. Sorry to say you did not understand. I am saying the part of District 9 we are from, this organization is from, has part to play in Tapetas Territory District. It is part of Tapetas Territory District, but electoral district-wise, we are part of District number 9. So sometimes, almost every time, we participate in Tapeta politics, while at the same time we are participating in District number 9 politics based on, our geographical location. But I am not saying I'm not saying members organization. Let me get something covered.
I want to ask on the road. Let's conclude on the road thing. This proposed road, where does it connect from? Because I saw on our town web page, he said this road connects part of Tapeta and a town within that place. You are from there. Give us a backdrop of the road, where it starts from and where it ends.
So, like I say, I want to be objective and very straight to the point on the show tonight. I have said in my deliberation today that portion of the road we talk about is in District number 9. However, it is a very minute portion, like around maybe 0.2 kilometer, and it is not leading to any town in District number 9. It's just a matter of, like, for instance, you want to talk about building a road from the last town in District number 4 to the first town in District number 5, and the District number 4 representative wants to claim the road. Why it is true that this road is not leading to any town or village in his constituency. This is our argument. We have got roads. We have got real-time push road. I mean, that's a deployable road, because when the road is deployable, it is partially pliable. We are telling you about roads that, in fact, motorbikes find it difficult to pass. Are right on the town with Chiefdom. At least we talk about District number 9, and you will be claiming road that is not leading to any town in District number 9, any town or village in District number 9. Hey man, let me be sincere here, man.
Thank you.
It's like Representative Ernest Marcia. Let me just lay on this. It's like Representative Ernest Marcia, one of my big brothers. I truly like in the legislature, claiming to build road from the last town, from the last town in District number 4 to the first town in District number 5. Why it is true that all over in his district have deployable roads, or no roads at all. To me, no sense there. It doesn't make sense to me.
Thank you.
There's a road between Gray and Blona. There's a road between Gray and Blona. That road, there's no road there anymore. There's a road that was done by how do we call it? UNDP, from Gorgain to Swapley to Dompa. That road is literally closing. Bush is closing the road. We have potholes. The road is cutting. No intervention has been done there. And on the town we wants to clean road in District number 6. This is no logic. No logic in it.
Thank you.
So I think the road thing, the road from Gray to Towertown, I think this is it about it. You don't have food to your house, and you want to talk about providing food to next man's house while your children dying with hunger. It doesn't make sense to anybody.
Thank you. Yeah, great question, great conversation, and I like your deliberation. You clearly you're answering the questions. I mean, our audience are following, and I think they will be the judge. Great answer. So I got a question though. Sorry, I came in a little late there. When was this organization founded? The date, the year. So yeah, he froze there for a second. June, when is that organization was founded? Like, you can hear me, right? Mr. Goy, you can hear me? I don't think.
Where are you there?
I'm sorry, I had a little interruption. Please ask the question, please.
No, I'll just ask you when I missed this part. I may have missed it. I think you said it, but just to clarify, when was this organization founded?
I said the organization was founded on the 18th of May 2024.
Okay, 2024.
So we've been existing now for pretty close to 2 years.
2 years. Okay. The reason I asked that was it was basically to see what the track record was or track record is for the organization, because prior to Honorable Tywin coming in there, you had his predecessor, someone else that was there before, who he replaced, who served for 6 years. So I was going to ask you if the organization was in existence by then, what was your role in engaging the prior representative, if any, or if he took any role development or anything that he did there that Honorable Wungwe has not been able to do. But if you guys came in existence in 2024, then I don't think it would be fair for me to ask you about things that happened prior to 2024, unless you want to speak to it.
Yeah, so you see, this is the reason why, in all fairness, and being, much more fair to Tywin Wungwe, we have not attributed what the district is going through today to him as the only lawmaker. We are attributing it to him and his predecessors. All of them, in my mind, those who have left have failed. And we also see on what Tywin Wungwe failing, miserably failing.
Okay.
Now, just to name few. When Honorable Tywin Wungwe was campaigning, like I said, this organization was established to hold leaders accountable. Honorable Tywin Wungwe campaigned on the basis of, I am a millionaire. Quote, I am a millionaire, unquote. In fact, I'm quoting Honorable Tywin Wungwe. I have about 14 to 15 pieces of yellow machine at the Freeport of Monrovia. In the first 100 days after my election, I will rehabilitate the roads in Doe. Doe will be a new place. District number 9 will be a new place. Those were direct words for Honorable Tywin Wungwe when he was campaigning. After the first 20 days, nothing did we hear from what has happened to the machine. 40 days, 60 days, 80 days, 100 days went. Okay, we said, okay, maybe he's trying to settle down and other stuff like that. Because we are concerned about roads. Because roads roads bring development. Our people still have their farm produce getting spoiled right in the village in their hands because we don't have roads. Those roads are not easily passable, even by motorcycles. We gave it 365 days, 1 year. Nothing happened. We gave you another 1 year. Nothing happened. And just to hold your platform responsible for something small, accountable for something small, we saw already you rated this representative 85%. Where did it come from? Where did you take the data from? Who did you talk to? You did not point out to. I'm coming. Let me just learn.
I beg you. Listen, I want to ask you a question, and let's keep it to the question here tonight. The platform is a very reputable platform. Whatever we do here is very perfection. I want to stick to that. Which other political party are you affiliated with? Let's come back to the discussion. Which political party are you affiliated with?
I did not hear you.
Which political party? Which political party are you affiliated with?
Well, in the past, before I traveled to, the Turkish region, Cyprus to study. I affiliated with the MDR. But since I returned to country, my membership is not active. Even though this is the party I so love and I have spent my entire political life with.
How
So I
many
feel
members? How many members you
freedom
have in your organization currently? How many members you have in your organization currently?
as it stands, we have nothing less than 300 to 400 members.
Can
In
you
our
give us
chat
the
room,
ratio?
in our WhatsApp chat room now,
Mhm.
we have got at least 380 people in our WhatsApp chat room.
So can you give us a ratio of the number of political parties that you have members in your chat room?
People from different political parties. We
The
have
ratio.
citizens, we have unity partisans, we have people from all like party, we have people from MDR, we have people from different political parties. This
When I mean the
organization
ratio,
is
which one of the political party is dominating in the organization? Give us a
so if
ratio and
you
number.
so I think we have got sir, I think we have got serious matter to discuss tonight.
So listen,
I
now,
don't want
your
to I don't
organization is a political organization. We don't want to be held accountable when you leave tomorrow. We got to know all of the information that you got under your sleeve. Then we can ask the question according to who you have here, who is from this side, who is from this side. Because when you
I
discussing
don't
the
want to
issue
give
here
so
tonight,
so I don't want to give you
I coming. When you discussing the issue here tonight, you might hate other political party. They will say because you from MDR or you affiliated with MDR before, you will not go against MDR partisan or MDR representative. Clearly enough, they will say that the representative electoral district says is from the MDR. They will say, oh yeah, that guy's from the MDR, so he will not go after that person, even though the constituent interpreter force honor this other person, but he will not go after them. So let's know the ratio you have. Tell us the ratio you got. How many people there?
so listen.
How many people there from the ANC? How many people there from the Unity Party? Let's get to know, Gwe.
Thank you, Chief. Like I told you, we have got over 400 members. I cannot sit here when that survey has not been done to tell you we have 80% Unity partisans in the organization. We have 40% or 20% MDR partisan. What I'm telling you here tonight is that we have numbers of people from different political parties. And I don't want to put number out there. I don't want to put number out there that tomorrow we are able to go back to it and those numbers are not correct. I don't want, and I'm not going to.
How long you been in existence? I want you to just answer the question.
So I'll be repeating the answer to this question.
Listen, now we want to balance the conversation. Is it 2 years that you've been in existence?
Hello, Chief.
Lakaye, I beg you, let's not make the conversation a dialogue. Answer our question, we move forward. How long have you been in existence?
But Gio, to be so that's good enough. He has answered that question numerous times. So we have other panelists on here. Mr. Gwe has clearly stated that his organization is a political organization. We were expecting his other colleague to join us. So let's push. Ask him questions about organization, what he came to accomplish, and then we can go from there. One second, I only ask about the role because I wanted to get the clarification. As you can see, he answered the question, and then we can proceed from there. So we have other panelists on here.
Mr. Host.
Thank you. This will be my last question to you. Like your organization have been assistant. I come in. Let me ask you the question. Your organization have been assistant for 2 years. Let me ask you this question. You will answer me. Let me ask you this. Your organization have been assistant for 2 years. Why haven't you gotten the data as a political organization to know how many people you have from these diverse political background or these diverse political party? Why haven't you gotten the data yet? It's been 2 years already.
But thank you very much, Bossman. We have taught to rank, or prioritize this our chiefdom, this our district number 9 over political party. This is the reason why we drop our political government from different political parties to form an organization that works in the interest of the people. We will not sit in that same organization to be drawing statistics of how many Unity partisans are here, how many MDR partisans are here, how many CDs. No, not going to do that. We will be tearing the organization down. We have come here, we know fully well that we are from different political parties. We have come here to form an umbrella institution that will speak for our people in ensuring that the best happen for them. This is the essence of the organization. So the organization is not about counting how many our person from each political party are there. No, we don't have that statistic and we don't want to have it. We have one big Dover. We have one big Dover Voice Alliance. And this is the organization we have. This is an organization that is working in the interest of our people, and we are objective. We don't want to get distracted by this, by a political party thing. We don't want to get distracted by it. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we go to the next person, you cannot babysit us on the show to say you cannot have statistics. You are clearly a political organization. I can say for free, we have something ongoing somewhere there that we cannot speak to it currently. But when you come here on the show the next time, we need you to give us statistics. Let's know whether this is balanced, because maybe you guys are all MDR partisans are sitting in one corner saying that we're from diverse political background, or you guys are all ANC partisans are sitting to say we're from this other political background. So to make the public to feel satisfied with this information you're giving, I think the next time you should come with a statistic that we can verify to say, yes, we brought this person and this is how it runs. But as it stands right now, I will hold on for now and then go to my brother Cyrus down point to ask his 2 questions to you. After that, we'll go to Madam Lorena.
Well, before you move on to Cyrus, I want us to be much more pragmatic and objective on the show here. We've come to discuss issues that are affecting our district here. We know that something is wrong with our district. Our district is not going well. Things are not going well. Leaders are not leading well. We've come here tonight to discuss it. And you want me to tell you first before we discuss it? Chief, you want me to tell you for how many New Day Party people are having an organization? You want me to tell you first how many MDR people are having an organization?
Yeah, the guy going offline. But I think these folks are from MDR and they just want to play politics. Or this is one of the grouping that we have again, NIMA, that will just go after certain individual and they cannot go after certain individual. They roll from Tapeta that connecting that particular statutory districts. It connects both district number 6 and district number 9. Now, you've clearly said that this road is not beneficial to District 9. They have nothing to do with it. And all of your attack going against one person, but the statutory district comprises of 2 lawmakers. You're not speaking of the other person. It makes me a little bit concerned right there. Cyrus, welcome to the show, my brother. Happy New Year. Madam Lorena, welcome to the show too as well. Let's hear you, Cyrus. Your 2 questions.
Yeah, thank you, Council. I did not follow the show from the inception, so I'm not familiar with too many things my brother Emmanuel may have explained. But it's good to have you, Emmanuel. As a matter of fact, Emmanuel is one of the brothers I have on the other side I respect. You know, we do not agree on everything. You know, we do not agree on too many things, but he's a guy that I respect on the other side. But Emmanuel, you know, when we come to this discourse, we need to come to the discourse with honesty, and our advocacy should not be seen as a witch hunt. It should not be targeted at certain individuals while we shield others. Over the years, from the time Ty became representative of District number 9, you know, I have followed your advocacy against Ty. You know, I'm not against you calling on your lawmaker to do certain things for your people, but what I am against is the idea that you will want to call him out. Emmanuel is having network problem.
Yeah, man. I hate it when the network does that. You know, we be in the middle of a good conversation and then
Yeah, you know, I mean,
since Lorena then rescue network, it just start rescuing the network.
and Junior, the problem my brother will come, I say, with the same standard he using to hold tar feet to fire. I don't know if that's the same standard he using to hold biker and cone, because the first thing for tar to work, they should empower tar, and tar role is not okay. Thank you. So as I was saying, your advocacy has been targeted at your lawmaker Tar Wungbe. I don't know the same standard you use to hold Tar accountable. I don't know that's the same standard you use to hold Mr. Boyka and the vice president accountable. I don't know if you use different standard on them, because most of the time I can see you calling them out. Everything about you is just Tar Wungbe, Tar Wungbe, Tar Wungbe. And I remember Boyka himself promised that in 100 days, no car was stuck in the mud. You know, that was the president's promise to the nation. But then, even as of now, cars are still stuck in the mud across the country. You know, and some of the roads that the rescue people like you, Bragg, Ball, Liberia is getting better, and all of that. Most 100% of those roads were initiated by the CDC government. People like you strongly criticized. So how you say only about tar? What happens to the president, the vice president? What happens to the arrest agenda?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
We are hearing you.
So did you get my question? Emmanuel? You got my question?
Wow. I can't. Okay, now I think I'm getting some sound from back there now.
So I said, why is it about tar? Why is it about only tar? Why you excluding the president, the vice president from this thing? Tar is not the one behind the arrest agenda. That's the president. The arrest agenda belongs to rescue. It is not for tar. Why always tar? What happens to the president, the vice president?
I'm not hearing Cyrus. I'm not hearing Cyrus at all.
Are you hearing me?
Okay, better now, Cyrus. I think you're getting much better now.
Oh, okay, good. I said, why this advocacy is only restricted to Tar Wungbe? Why is it not about the rescue agenda? What happens to the arrest agenda? Tar Wungbe was never elected to build roads. He was never elected to build town halls for people. Why is it always about Tar Wungbe? What happened to your rescue agenda? What have they done for your people? Are you satisfied with them?
Well, thank you very much. Like I said, on this show tonight, our people are listening. The people in District Number 9 are listening. The reason why we elect our lawmakers, one of the reasons, the cardinal reason, is to represent us there, to be our eyeball over there. Number one. Number two, to make laws, to make policies. That is to build the system and allow the system to work for the people. Number two. Number three, oversight. You're going way to President Boyka and the executive team up there. We send one man there. One man we send over there to represent us. So that if they are not doing well, we will hold him. Because everybody can't go there. Everybody will not go over there. They say, why are you not doing this for District 9? This is the reason why the law provides that we send one person as a district to represent us, to make our case, to erect checkpoints if things are not going in the direction of the district he hails from. This is the reason why we've come here tonight, to hold on with Tar Wungbe accountable.
Our own rescue network suffering down.
Yeah,
the network can really make the conversation so bad when
the director don't get good network. I mean,
director.
Yeah,
and then
I labor ministry.
labor. So I find it difficult to really, try to balance what he's saying here tonight. The statutory district he's talking about comprises of 2 lawmakers. I don't want to really go far.
So let
My brother
me hold you there, right? So I got someone, and I will ask him for his permission if he allows me. We have someone from the district, from that Tapeta region that knows a lot about this. He wants to join, but as we always do, we have our guest, Mr. Gue. Zlakayi Gue is our guest tonight. If he approves it, if he okays that, then we can bring the person on. But if he doesn't okay it, then that person will not come on. So the person has different take on the fact that he said that the organization comprises of folks from District 6 and District 9. The person is saying that's not true. That's not the case. And they got more background on the whole what it names that dual organization thing. He's saying that it's not true, that it doesn't comprise of those 2 people. It's just from one region. It's just the dual people. So, Mr. Gue, if you're okay with it, I can bring that person on. But if you're not okay with it, then no, we'll stop. Oh boy, internet going off again. So maybe you can go to Cyrus can make his point, and then we'll go to Sis Lorena and we something, because it's just the internet just is not doing well. It's not doing
Yeah, sure. I think we.
If you have a number, please send it for me, CEO. Sarah, before you go on.
Who number?
The Emmanuel. Let's see if we can talk to him to change his GSM.
No, that COT guy number. I don't have a number.
Okay. So the best thing we can do is to either reschedule the guest because the internet situation. But as it stands, Junior, you try to ask him why is he being selected?
Sorry, I'm having. No.
Emmanuel,
Listen. Cyrus, I think. Can you hear me now?
We are hearing you. Are you hearing us?
Hello.
Are you hearing us, Mr. Gue?
Okay, good. Look. I want us, like I said today, I can hear you. I was responding to you until my internet got fluctuated here. Like I said today, we have come here to discuss issues affecting our district. Cyrus, if you think it is necessary, if you deem it necessary, calling us here on a rescue mission and past CDC debate will come to tell you what the rescue mission is doing for the people of District number 9, what they are doing for the people of Liberia. If you call me here for that debate, I will come. But tonight, our people in District.
Nah,
the rescue never my brother to talk.
CEO, can you bring that person on for us? Let's try to balance the story here tonight as to what is going on in District 6 and District 9.
Yeah,
but Junior, have you heard them criticize Dowan? They will not do it.
That's my point here tonight.
He has been in the legislature passing all over the place. He has nothing to point out in Tapeta. The young people, now a single young person, the one will ever say he's sending to school. You will not see them talk about it because they're singing Jeremiah Kun's song. So once you are singing Kun's song, whether or not you don't care about your people, you are a saint. Everybody will be praising you. But a gentleman like Tawungbe, I don't support Tawungbe. I'm never a supporter. I've never supported him before. But look, when we come to discourse of such, we should be as honest as possible. Ty is trying his best, my brother. If you like it or not, Ty is trying his best. He might not be perfect, but this is a man who has in fact initiated a process of giving young people little fund of support, financial support, and Ty is the only first lawmaker to even invite students from District number 9, students from Nimba, to come and have conversation in his office in Monrovia. I did not only follow Ty, but I saw Tawungbe and his team giving motorbikes to young people. The same thing these few days that people passing around with. Because on a substandard, I think 6 months motorbike he gave order. But real solid buy, I saw Ty giving it to young people in our place. Not all Wawa Koto gave to people over there, you know. And I saw him giving cash. I saw him giving drums of gasoline to young people as a form of empowerment. That's the character we're talking about. There's a man who built road in some part of the district in 2024. What have you seen done for anybody from district number 6? Nothing. The guy is in Monrovia. Every 6 months, he goes to America to renew his document, and he comes back to Liberia. They are too comfortable because he sings Jeremiah Gonson these days. That's the kind of neighbor we have. We're talking about.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, Cyrus. The conversation should be very objective. If you say you're representing a statutory district that comprises of two
So let's hold you there. Sis Lorena, what's your take on this? Why we await our guests to come in here?
Yeah, so I'll first like to know which of the electoral district is he from, the guest? Is it from district 6 or 9? District 9?
He's from 9.
Now, okay. I would like to know the role he's talking about, the role in question will connect which area in the statutory district or which area between the two electoral districts. That would be my first question. And then another thing is the fact that he said the group is a political group, you must also establish the percentage of groupists, the percentage of sedition, the percentage of ANC partisan, the percentage of every other political party, because the reason is then you are able to defeat the argument when someone says you are a bunch of UPs or bunch of MDR supporters who are just coming together to attack one person. Without that being established, I don't support that. I don't want to say it's a group from diverse political party. I would not, because if you say we are 2 months old and you say you don't have that statistic, it's understandable. Going to 2 years from, he said 2024 and we're in 2026, and you don't have a statistic, then in fact, you are not a political group. You shouldn't be a political group if you don't have a statistic of your percentage of membership for each political party. My dear brother, then you should not even see your political group. Just say we are people that have come together to be talking. Because a political group, you have to establish that. Because even the Unity Party, like we all support the rescue government, they know which different political party that support them, they know what make up the alliance. So you must also know which political party that form part of this dual alliance. It shouldn't just be like, oh, we get that, we won't feed you, then we believe you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know, I agree with you. The number of
hello.
Before
we responding to my sister,
Surely, man, they were giving public info.
Don't care.
Okay.
Before responding to my sister, don't care. Let me first respond to Sarah. Sarah, like I told you, if you want to organize a unity party, CDC debate or rescue mission, Congress, not Congress, but Coalition for Democracy.
So we got Moses here.
But today, we have told you there are issues affecting our people that we want to talk about it. If you say selective, I will maybe term it as maybe misuse of the word selective in this minor, because we do not have more than one representative in district number 9. So if you're using the word being selective, then I got issue with you. Your platform here rated on town with 85% without showing us, without showing the public how many people you talk to. Those people you talk to, where they're from. Without showing data of how many chief.
No. I'm telling you to lay on that. No, listen, you cannot bring our platform. Listen, Makai, listen.
There you go.
No, we trying to drive us from the real conversation we hear from. You go from Unity Party against my organization. That's not the point of discussion. We have got several matters to discuss tonight. And you're taking all of the time to ask me how many people from CDC are in our organization. This is the thing. Let me tell you, you did not show us any data as to how many legislation on what Taiwan were introduced. You did not show anything of such. You did not show anything about how many oversight initiatives, that is, how many institutions on what Taiwan will exercise the oversight responsibility. What stand you took on XYZ project? You did not tell us anything of such. You only took a big 85% rating and put it on the Facebook, on the page. We questioned that. Some of these, we are not coming to talk about this tonight, but we want to let the public know that with this rating and other information coming out, there are major issues affecting the district we want to talk about. And the issue about how many CDC people, how many LP people are getting in my organization has become matter tonight. Let's discuss the district number 9 people thing. If you want us to talk about the organization statistics, call me another time we talk about it. Thank you. There are issues.
But you are hiding behind. You are not just speaking as a citizen for District Number 9. You are hiding behind the institution, and you represent that institution. So that's why the council was asking you to provide a statistic of the different political parties that are members of your institution.
I'm not going to provide that. This is not what I'm here for tonight. I'm here tonight to tell you what is wrong with District Number 9.
Nah,
let's take it as that, Junior. Let's take it as that for the sake of
argument. You didn't come here as a citizen of district. You came here as an institution that represents.
We are be distracted. We are taking almost 1 hour 30 minutes on how many of the party people in my organization. This is not what we're here for tonight, please.
Okay, so
let's proceed.
Let's proceed. So. Oh no, Mr. Guer, we will proceed, but one thing that we will not let you do is to try to question our institution, our BKS TV, and we'll do our survey, whatever we do, how we got our stuff. We are not going to allow you to come on here on our show to question that. We are asking you for numbers, for data, statistic, and you're not even providing that. In that same seat, you can sit there and ask us and question as to how we got our data and how we got our numbers and all that stuff. So we will save that for the next time, but I think you should take that. Don't question. You don't have no grounds to question our data, the sources we use and all that stuff. If you can, if you're not even willing to even provide your own stats. So that being said, though, again, out of respect for you, like I said, you are our guest. When we bring our guests here, we protect our guests in every way, shape, or form, right? Regardless of our agreement, disagreement, you are our guest. We got to make sure we protect you. That's why you are here for, right? So we can disagree all we want. We have to protect you. Now, you said something about the organization.
And see you real quick. We will not divulge Emmanuel from the Unity Party. We when you want to catalog projects in District Number 9 for us, the role we'll be playing is to entrap you to get sincerity out of you. So we'll not restrict our conversation to District Number 9. So you gotta make it get used to you, please.
Yeah. That's fair. So you said something, Eman, you said something about the organization, the structure of the organization. You say it comprises of folks from District 6 and District 9. Okay, so we have
I want to provide that clarity again. Provide that clarity again.
You will.
I did not say the organization comprised of people from District 6 and 9. I said the part of District 9. The part of District 9. This Joe Chidom is situated. Is a part of Tapeta Saitri District. However, on electoral basis, it is part of Yawam is not or Saitri District. So, like, people who don't, I just try to provide that clarity that people don't understand, they see us as people from District Number 6 and people from District Number 9 at the same time. But we are actually from District Number 9, but Saitri District wise, we are part of we are part of Tapeta Saitri District. That's the clarity I'm trying to provide today. because many people mess it up like we are disrespectful people.
Okay, so I was going to ask you. We have one of your brothers who's from that region. He's in the back. He wants to come on and chime in and make a little bit of clarity. Again, you are our guest. We have to ask for your permission on that. Do you agree to have
the person want to ask you? The person want to ask you some questions. But
yes, sir.
There were a lot of things. So I think I wanted to talk about issue of reconciliation. There were a lot of issues I tried to talk about, but we are thinking anyway. The little time we have, they're working there with the little we can say.
Well, how much time you got for it? How much time you got?
Been given the time with.
How much time you got?
Say that.
How much time you got, man? You hold director, man. You're the best man. You got all the time.
Man, director.
Yeah, man, be director.
If you can give me, please give me like 5 minutes to cut off a few things. Some of the issues or problems that district number 9 is faced with.
Okay, go ahead.
And then after that, you ask all your questions.
Go ahead. So is it okay to bring the person on? You will just be here listening.
Bring this opportunity on this platform. I'll be glad.
Go ahead, sir. It's all yours. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. So, like again, I am a leader. I want to apologize for maybe engaging your organization on your own platform. However, sometimes when you are pushed, sometimes you gotta pull people like you. I want to talk about issue affecting my people, and then you holding me whole day with this, how you call it, how many people for you need to have in my organization. So I gotta push something, so we leave that. Now this is the thing. We, as it stands, we still have divided district number 9. When Representative Tywin Wade is having meeting in the place, he termed the meeting as my supporters meeting. For a case, a town hall was built during the campaign period in a town called Zwotu in district number 9 in Dochidon. Today, that particular town hall is locked. Nobody is using that town hall in Zwotu today. The Zwotu people are listening to me. I'm receiving text messages from them now. Nobody is using that town hall because the supporters of Mr. Odysseus Goldman Depa and the supporters of Tywin Wade are still fighting over it. No reconciliation has happened there. No reconciliation initiative have been taken. The district is widely and hugely divided. Once the district is divided, we have serious issues because people will not be able to freely express to the lawmaker or to those around the lawmaker what is wrong so that we can find remedy. That's one. 2, we have got a lawmaker who does not take suggestion for anybody. He decides what is best for the district. He decides the needs and wants for the district. And when you try to suggest or disagree with him, you are in serious trouble. Sorry for expression on this platform. You are either badly insulted by he himself and blocked immediately. To just name few people. He has blocked Assistant Minister Emmanuel Vey because Emmanuel Vey disagree with him. He has blocked Eric Dan, one of the directors at the Ministry of Labor. He has blocked Raphael Vey, one of the stakeholders from the place and of strong members of our organization. He has blocked Moses Wonsia. I mean, the list goes on. He has blocked, he has insulted and blocked Frederick James Divine. The whole district is head to scatter. The whole district is on a serious reconciliation issue. Now, let's go to the issue about roads. One of the bases upon which Tywin Wade was overwhelmingly elected by our people is, I will build your roads. In fact, the roads project will start in the first 100 days. I have about 15 pieces of yellow equipment at the Freeport of Monrovia, and I am going to start the road immediately. Until today, There is no road. We are waiting for the long-term promise, you call it, yellow equipment from the central government to see as to whether we can push in there to get some intervention done in the place. All of the projects that that continue to resurface on Facebook, you see, those projects are projects that were initiated in 2022, prior to campaign. Little contributions were made to some of those projects during the campaign period, and they are the same projects, nothing new. Now, I want to challenge all those listening to me tonight, respectfully challenge them. Omutai has not sponsored or author a single bill, one single bill, since it became representative. No law. When I say introduce bill, that means you are not passing a law or you are not sponsoring anyone. You have failed in that aspect. He is now on record for efficiently and effectively exercising his oversight responsibility. There is no issue that Omutai has stood up to say this other ones will be done for my people. It is not happening. This road is supposed to be built. We have, for instance, we have the compound, the Joe Administrative District compound is Zuli. That compound is one of the worst in the entire Nimba County. No effort has been made for small money to get it to fix that thing. We are engaging with the Nimba County administration now through the office of the superintendent to be able to make intervention over there. This is the lawmaker we have. When we were campaigning for Samuel Goma Koga during the April May 10 election, by-election in 2025, we literally walk all over the district to campaign because we don't have rules. We are not saying any lawmaker or on the time we should take pocket money to build roads. We are saying, please, horsemen, lobby with your colleagues up there. There's small money get in the budget to see how some of our roads can be made, can be rehabilitated. This is what we want. These are issues. Radio stations were promised to be built in 2 locations in the first 100 days. The project was going to start. Until today, there is no information, there is no idea what has happened to the plan. At least we talk about the project. Go to the Ziogen High School building. The town that gave him 900 votes. He promised to de-roof and re-roof the school building over there in the first 100 days. Go there and see the place. It is still like that. In fact, the building is breaking down already. Where he got almost 1,200 votes in Zule, the guest house there. If he's doing project and telling everybody in 25,000, 35,000 works for building construction materials, those small things are not happening. And we want to sit down somewhere and praise the lawmaker and say the lawmaker is doing well. Has he made some efforts from the campaign time until now? We say yes. We give him credit for the voting project that he started 2022. It's still going on. Maybe by 2029, he will try to complete it to score political goal. 90% of those who supported him are out now. We don't want to talk about that much. I think what we care about is what should be going to our people and what will make even the lives of the people better. We don't need it for his pocket. Even though when he was campaigning, he told the people that he's a millionaire, that he could even single-handedly buy the entire district. I'm quoting him. I'm not exaggerating anything here. He even said he has his company in about 15 African and European countries. Those were, look, one thing I understood very well here is people can only lie to come to power, but lying to govern is very difficult. Governing with lies is something very, very difficult. Imagine the end of this. Imagine a lawmaker telling the people of Lona, the people of Swartley and Europe to take colors and press the road before yellow machine can go and do intervention. Hey man, that was my first time hearing it. That people will take colors in their hands to press the road from Zurich straight to Swartley to Europe before yellow to make way for yellow machine to go there. Have you heard that before? Have you seen that? The people took on, they never hesitated. They took on ISIS, pressed the road from Zurich, straight to Blonda, passed through Blonda to Swartley, from Swartley to Nuopi. After that, we have gone 1 year, 3 months. The representative is yet to get a yellow machine to do the intervention. The people continue brushing the road and waiting for the yellow machines. Being selective in any way when we have 9, it's talking about keeping the district completely divided. If it's talking about failing to introduce a single bill or to make a policy that will favor the people of district number 9 and the rest of Liberia, it's talking about that selective. I can know. We need to be very objective and pragmatic in discussing issues that affect our people. And this is the reason I want us to be much more practical tonight. While on the time we leave from district number 9, we doesn't have road there. Yes, no children doesn't have one road there. All the roads in fact, no road there. I'm going to go clean road in district number 6. So you get road where you get food to your home before you go to another person's house to talk about giving food to them. Thank you. If you have questions, I'll be waiting here to respond to questions and then we can share.
Cyrus, let's hear you. You can ask your 2 questions. After you go to Mana Lorena to ask a question, then we can go for a second round. Maybe Cody a day with you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your brilliant explanation. You know, I quite agree with you when you said you can lie to get power, you can lie to govern. And this is exactly what's suffering the United Party government that you support, the rescue government you support wholeheartedly. This is what's suffering them. They lie their way to power, but they don't know how to manage their way out of power, you know, and the lies are haunting them today. But the first question I want to ask is, do you have ambition to contest in district number 9, or are you in any way supporting Audacious Dekba? You didn't get me?
So, political decisions, I heard you very well. Political decisions are made during political season. This is time to govern. And those in those various positions to govern the people are those we hold accountable. In the 2023 elections, we took our side. I supported Audacious Dekba in 2023, even though I was not in country. I supported him. And after that election, the election is gone. We have a representative. It is that representative who will have to hold accountable to do what's right in the interest of our people. So the question about whether I'll be going to election in 2029 or now, we have got 3 to 4 years to go to 2029. We'll get around there. Cyrus, we have this platform running. We'll get around there. And this is the case, we will come back here to let the people of District 9 and Never County know.
Thank you.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So my next question is, are you aware that Ta has been doing some minimum youth empowerment scheme that has to do with giving motorbikes to young people who supported him, giving raw cash to young people who supported him as a form of empowerment, giving drums of gasoline to young people in the district, and going back home to to tell the people of District Number 9 thank you. I'm not aware whether or not he has reconciled the the district. Apparently, he learned that from the Braga government because Joseph Braga himself is yet to reconcile the country. The country is toxic, and you can bear me witness. So apparently, Tar borrowed that style from them. But have you not seen Tar going to District Number 9 thanking the people? Has he thanked the people of District 9?
So when the people letting you to go back to them and say, "Oh, thank you for giving me my late position," doesn't pass laws in their interest. It doesn't in any way mean that you have exercised or oversight responsibility sufficiently. It doesn't mean you are representing them over there. This is a cultural thing that if you do good for me, I'll come back to tell you thank you. And to the issue about youth empowerment thing, except where on the town we have called those people on telephone and say, "My man, I send you $100 on your phone today. Oh, go and start your mini business. My man, I'm sending you $10 today. Go and buy a bag of rice." If he has been doing that, fine. But I don't know about that. Maybe he been placing call to some of his supporters and doing that. But I don't have anything to say about that because this is something I don't know completely, and nobody have brought it to my attention. And by the way, a very strong supporter of Mr. Taiwan Way, Frederick James Divine, the man who lifted his hands in every part of District Number 9, especially the Doe area. When only 6 to 7 more represented Taiwan Way, and he insulted him. He wrote text message. He did not talk to him on the phone, but he wrote text insulting the gentleman and blocked him right after. As it stands, they have very, very sour relationship. They do not talk. In fact, there's a likelihood that if they even meet, they will want to fight. So if you're telling me his supporters, I don't know which one of his supporters actually worked out harder compared to men of Frederick James Divine that he will be taking motorbike giving to them. There is no record to show that Representative Taiwan Way has given motorbike to anybody as a means of empowering that person.
Thank you. Junior, you before you go further, you can please check on the lawmakers page. I think a few months ago.
That's where I wanted to ask him a follow-up question whether he's following the lawmaker on his page or he's following the office page, because we don't want to give mixed information out here. You see, on our Taiwan, we recently posted on his page about women empowerment that he gave 800,000 Liberian dollars.
No. It's not possible. It's not possible that I follow his page. It's not possible that I follow his page because I'm blocked on his page.
I come in.
Yeah, the blocking thing even mentioned. Tai is one of the leaders from Nimba that is good at that. I'm aware of it. He blocks people who are opposing. I'm aware of it. But with regards to the motorbike, I know about it. I think 2 or 3 pieces of bag with 2 drums of gasoline with cash that he gives to young people who supported him. I saw it.
Now, just
okay, maybe
Emmanuel, because
that was recently. I'm not following his page because I'm blocked.
I think in April or March, something like that.
Emmanuel, because he said you are blocked by the honorable man, let me give you a little something he said in his report. The report he just did for 2025, according to him, he provided 5,000 in financial aid to support students, over 100 students at the Nima University, and 300 students across various schools and universities. He also, according to his report, he gave 800,000 to market women to support macro loans. And I wanted to ask you if you have any ideas or any project that the honorable lawmaker is undertaking within Electoral District 9.
So I appreciated him here. I think you were not following that. I appreciated him for a few projects. No, we like to be, fair to our leaders, even if we are criticizing them for doing the wrong thing. I appreciated him for the volley school project that he started in 2022 before the campaign, before the election year. He started that school project. It is still happening now. The project still continues. It's not a new project. It is a campaign promise that he was going to complete that building before the October 10 election. So it has not been completed. We think it has even delayed. Now let me speak quickly to the post on his page. Representative Tai has made many posts that we have fact check and find out that they were not true. He posted that he gave 1 million Liberian dollars to the women of Dochidon. Later, did we realize that he actually promised to give 1 million, however, he gave 100,000, and since then he did not get the remaining 900,000. So he made the promise and post on his page that he has done it. We will have to fact check that. And so, that be real. We will have to fact check that.
Great. I want to ask you.
I just want to say something real quick before you come here, Jim. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Mr. Gué, so you were supposed to appear tonight with one of your colleagues, right? Was that Moses Muncia? The
Moses,
person was.
I don't know why Moses not.
No, I'm just asking if that's his name, right? Moses Muncia?
Yeah, Moses Muncia.
So he's in the comment section. Instead of him coming online, he's in the comment section throwing out all these unfunded allegations about us being bought by.
I will check it up. I will check it up now.
So here's the thing. What I'm trying to say to you is, as you can see, we do disagree here. This is a media platform. We fact check. We allow you to make your point. You don't agree with all our points. We don't agree with all your points. And we'll let. It's an intellectual platform. So why can someone who was supposed to appear with you don't come on the show or run into the comment section and turn out all these false allegations about us? So Moses, you got a link. So I urge you to log in, come on and make your point. Instead of running to this comment section and throwing out all these vague allegations, it shows some downside to it. You don't want to do that. That will make people to question your organization more than what your boy is doing. So come on, boy. You see your buddies here, he's answering questions. So don't go in the comment section and start accusing you and attacking. Come on here. You got it linked.
Maybe something might be wrong somewhere.
Yeah, but here with us tonight. Yeah, I think intellectual forum. We come, we disagree. We have debates here. We talk. We respect each other. But you don't run in the comment section and start attacking, throwing all these jab at us in the comment section when you got a link to come on.
No. That should not be.
Yeah. So go to the comment section. Sorry, Jim. So I just want to call out on that.
So, Madam Lorena, let's get to you. I think this is we'll have to get to the honorable representative to come on here so that he can maybe debunk some of these statements or have any other reporter to them. But we will do that another day. Madam Lorena, let's hear you.
Good evening, Jim. Good evening to all the panelists, and good evening, Emmanuel. Thanks for accepting to be our guest tonight. We appreciate that. And I was asking a question when your internet was giving hard time. I wanted to know the role in question, and I already established that you are from District 9. The role in question, I want you to tell me where is it connected from which town and which town is that role connecting?
Okay, thank you very much. So it's like the people of Grand Judea want to have gurus. They obviously
Can
going
you
to
please?
start from Tapeta.
No, please talk Nima. Just I know the towns in Nima. Just call the town name. Don't confuse me with Grand Benin.
I want to be little practical. That's why the people of
But
Towetan want to get gurus. Let me tell
most
you.
practical if you say if from Zia1 to display or from Quendin to door, it will be more practical if you do that and go
Okay,
where Grand Benin.
so on the
People
show,
don't know.
on the show tonight, I saw my brother struggling to identify the towns in our place. So I want to do broader thing that everybody will understand. Okay, this is it. Great Township is the last town connecting to district number 6. So when Chief Franklin Towet died, dignitaries from all over Liberia were going there. The name Franklin Towet, including chief and elders from other counties. In order for a remainder to go to that place, the Towetan people needed gurus. I'm not going to call names here tonight. A couple of them, along with Representative Joan Gliquier, my brother Arvin Pan, went to the vice president. And the vice president, through his intervention, allowed the public works minister to talk to the contractors on the second Tapeta Road, CRSG, to do quick intervention. To just provide quick information here, that road project, that whole road project, I've just got information on my phone now that procurement process is done. There is different contractor that is going to start the road project from Great Township, passing through Towet Town to Bewale, getting to Diala. It's a whole different project and contract given to different contractor. That quick impact project was done to allow the Chief Franklin Towet Party to go freely to Toweta. So it was now represented TAR project. However, the road begins from Gray in district number 9. Even let's agree that it was on the TAR project. What sense does it make when all over in the chiefdom where you were from, no road there, and you may road to go to different districts? It doesn't make sense to me. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it answered my question. And I asked for a reason because I honestly know the road was not initiated or was not funded by Honorable Wongwe. I know that very well. But then what I also want to say is, I don't know whether you accept it in good faith or not, but I have to say it because it's the fact is that the fact you say your group is a political group, it means people from different political background will express interest of joining your group. Like last night on this show, on the same platform, Avi Pan made us to understand and you're calling names. People from CDC who are official of the Solidarity Movement, people from ANC, people from MDR. So it makes everybody who listened to the show last night, it made them to know that, okay, these are Nibayans from different political backgrounds coming together for one goal, to put Nima first. What that Nima first will be, it depends on the group or definition. But the fact remains that they are from different political backgrounds. So you may not answer the question, but I would like to say to you as a sister, as a friend, that not providing us statistics. Listen. Not providing us statistics of how many UP partisans you have, MDR, ANC, CMT, and all the C. It tells us that it makes us to agree with anybody who will say you are a bunch of MDR people who are just coming together in that party, in the Doe clan, to attack TAR. I understand, I agree with you 100%. TAR, for example, Honorable Wongwe, let me say it that way, let me call him the right way. Honorable Wongwe will look at other people, even with colleagues or people from other side, and he will read a whole book about them, attacking them. But as soon as somebody does it seem to him, he blocked you. Myself, I'm blocked by TAR. And I don't even care because that he tells him black me, he can black on black on block. Because when be that funny thing on the road that you call restaurant and I talk about it, and I posted one restaurant from New York where he come from, and the one he built, he blocked me straight. So I know that's for real. And I know he can ejaculate, he can inflate figure. For example, he went in B and get 20,000 liberty for marketing, I call it empowerment, but in a report, you call a different figure. We know all those things. But the fact here, if you got all the facts and then you got something that will make your fact to not be factual, then you have to work on it. So I encourage you to go back. If it is just one person from CMC, one person from CD, or if nobody at all, before they say, oh, we are opening up for membership from every political background, but for now, we're going to have for MDR and UP. Be factual. It makes people to also believe that you are credible, and then your advocacy is actually true. But most of the things you say about my brother, you can inflate number. I mean, good elections will be working central bank. So I know that very well. But equally so, the fact that it seems to be it's only one group of people, either UP or Unity Party, it makes people to feel that it's just an attack or a pre-campaign for another candidate. That's why it make it to see. So I want you to work on that aspect. Thank you.
Before you answer, you know, before we extend invitation to people here, we vet our folks here, we know who we bring on here, and this is for all of us. All of us are platform. I don't know how the invitation was extended to you and your man Moses. I don't know if you shared a link with him or you didn't share the link with him, because we want to make sure there, right? Because he's making this allegation. So Moses, I want to say, before you keep making this, let a man come on the show. Start writing, send a link to the man. Let a man come on the show and kind of express his thought instead of throwing all these jobs. No, I don't know. Did you send the link to him? Did CLT send a link to him? What's the issue? We'll be happy to have you on here instead of you making comments. Yeah. So because we set a show up for you and him today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. CEO. Thank you. And I'd like to say big thank you to my sister, Lorena Duncan. You see, I have an idea about why you wanted. When you were calling for number, if you had called me out today and said, look, Emmanuel, call one or two names of people from different political parties that are part of your institution. Trust me, we passed this long time. But telling me to put figure to it, this is what I disagree on. Mofi Dekpa, who is one of the stalwarts of the Unity Party in Member County, is a member of the organization. He is the co-chairperson for administration. Inon Batua is a member of the institution. He's a seditious, very strong seditious. You have Moses Wosia. He's a member of the Liberty Party. Hello, you can hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you. We hear you. Go ahead.
I mean, Lorena supporting your argument that you asked me, Lorena.
Go for your agreement.
No, what I mean, no, I'm telling her that she has given me the clear path. No, my sister has just given me the clear path of, why you want it. But to tell me to put number to it, this was my point of disagreement. But I can call names from different political parties. But to say I will put number to it, now we have over 400 members as it stands. No, that one I don't want to do.
Let me say this though. Let me say this in all fairness, right? In all fairness, I don't think it's a big ask. You run an institution, right? You run an organization. If I don't know what's your role, but you're a big man in the organization. That you're a very well-lettered guy, you're well-spoken. You know what you're talking. You know exactly what you're doing. So if you run an organization for a certain amount of time, even if you get 400, I know you got roster. You got all your registration, or you should have roster with all the people that register there, that have various political parties. It just take 2 seconds to add them up, spreadsheet, and get a percentage. I don't think it's a big, ask that you cannot get. Now, if you are not ready to do that yet, I think it's fair to our audience to say, we haven't gotten to that point yet. We are not in the position to do that. But what Lorena said,
the man know all of that. Why he hiding at the UP and MDR dominance? He hiding. He be tactical. I know.
Yeah. So I don't think it's an unfair question, Mr. Guer. In all fairness, asking you simple questions. Do you have percentage of each political party representation? I don't think it's a bad thing.
CEO, I'm not getting you too clear. I'm not getting you too clear again, CEO.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Better?
Okay, much better. Thanks.
So what I was saying, God is not asleep. What I was saying was, I don't think it's an unfair question to ask. The question that Junior asked and the question that Lorena asked. You've been running this organization for over 2 years. You guys have your data, you got everything, or you should have all those things. To put percentage to a number of political parties representation within an organization is not a big deal. It's not big. It's not hard to do. So for you to say no, for you to ask me for a number, no, I can't do that. But I can just know a few big guys that are there. You know, when you do that, you know, it raises a little bit of question as to, you know, why you're actually doing that, the motive of it. But it's not impossible for Mr. Guer to come on here and say, you know, our organization comprises of 40% MDR, 20% UP partisan, you know, 15% and all that. I don't think it's a big deal. You should be able to do it, unless you don't want to do it, but it's not a big deal. So your stuff is hey man. Internet is acting bad again, my brother. I know you didn't hear what I said, right? Yeah, you went off.
I mean, no other thing.
You know, yeah. Overall, I don't think. I mean, it's not a big deal. If you have 100 people, you can't ever say when you came in, you don't. You when you register with your identity. You register as a CDCN or United Partisan, and then when you do that, how long it takes to plug that thing in a spreadsheet and come up with a number and say this is what we have.
But so I think you should extend invitation to your mentor. You know, this thing for me. I'm ready to tell people true. I don't care who you support, who you not support. I'm a business. Look, they see Jeremiah Kun in now. All of us are here, we can criticize them. We say things. If you put that in our seat, that guy, he get temper. He might even end up shooting people who are opposing. The guy doesn't like to be opposed. And then there's a man that like to read all sort of pamphlet about people, how the other president did, how the other president died. And he could have blocking people. Email is back.
Even go ahead, if you heard my question.
So I didn't get the later part of your question. Please, if you can.
No, it was not a question. Mine was not a question. It was just a statement I was saying. You don't have to answer it. I was just saying that it's not unprecedented to say that you've been running for 2 years and you don't have a database that show the percentage of each political party representation in your organization. Asking for that, I don't think it's a big call. You should be able to do that unless you don't want to do it.
Well,
it will expose the MDR dominance.
We have two parties. We have two parties dominating the organization systems. We have the Unity Party and the MDR, followed by the CDC and the Liberty Party.
Okay.
But I cannot put as it stands. I don't want to be unrealistic. I cannot put number to it. I can call a lot of names to you from the CDC. I can call numbers of people from the Unity Party. In fact, including a gentleman working on Mutar's office. Kambi Wanaway is a Unity partisan. He's a member of this organization. He works on Taiwan Way's office. So I mean, the only thing we're gonna work on, I take your suggestion tonight, is to do a survey of how many members of each political party we have in the institution. But I can tell you this for sure, that it is not just an MDR movement or auxiliary of the MDR. No, like I was saying today, Mr. Ino Batua is one of the stalwarts of the CDC from Nimba County. He hails from Do. He's a member of the institution.
Yeah,
Mr. Nelson V Yeah, Mr. Nelson V is also from how do you call the place? The Unity Party. He's a member of the institution. Mr. Prince Lamy is a member of the institution, a CDC man, and the list goes on.
Got it. And let me ask my last question here, and I'm enjoying the conversation. Let me ask my last question. So, you guys are under the Tapeta Statutory District, something like that, right? Do you guys hold other leaders feet to the fire, or you are just 100% focused on District 9 and your representative only? Because you have the one there, District 6, that's somehow connected to your there, all you guys fall under. You guys are intertwined. Do you see yourself criticizing him or suggesting any type of recommendation to him or any other leader from Nimba County at large?
So, like you said, why it is true that this organization is District 9 specifically, though chiefdom-based organization, we work across Nimba and Liberia. Mm-hmm. For instance, under the Banda Doe Voice Alliance, we supported on the Samuel Puga, and in the history, with the exception of Senator Prince Johnson, in the history of the MDR have got the highest vote for a Senator Kennedy in the Doe Belt. I presided over that. So our advocacy or our activity is not restricted to District number 9, or is not intended to criticize or to discredit something I don't want to say, to discredit the work being done by a representative from District number 9.
And I will hold you there. I will hold you there. So District number 6, the current lawmaker, MDR representative, he's been there for a very long time, 2 terms now. What would be your fair assessment of him if you were to do that within 2 minutes? So in his first term, that is from 2017 to 2023. From our assessment, from my assessment, assessment as an advocate, before becoming chairperson, I'm from an advocacy background. Mm-hmm. I have told the people of District number 6, don't vote this man back. In fact, when he was as member of the MDR, why it is true that I was not in country by then, I have immediately criticized my party for giving him the party for. I'm talking about Omotuan Grike, for giving him the party ticket then. But after his election, few steps he had been taken. Maybe Saros will tell you something about this. I personally criticized Grike for 6 unbroken years. Okay. For 6 whole years, I was on his back because I felt that he was not doing well. But now imagine, through his efforts, he introduced a bill calling for the establishment of the Tapeta Vocational Training Institute. He did not just introduce it. He fought to ensure that he gets his colleagues' support. These are things we want. Yes, he got it. The bill was passed into law. That was before the 2023 election. When he got re-elected, he did not relent. He followed up on it. Allotment was made in this current budget year. The school management team has been set up. Bo has been set up, and the institution is ready to kick off. And our people will remain right in Tapeta, right in Lower Nimba County to acquire vocational training knowledge. So I thank him for that. I think he's doing better. Because I have said in the past, coming campaign time to give people 1 or 2 cents doesn't change anything. Or taking your pocket money to put drug in the hospital doesn't change anything. All you need to do is to make policy that makes central government through the executive to put mercy in the hospital, to build clinics, to build schools, and the rest of them. So when Tuan did that, I think he is listening to us. But I mean, to just close on this, we attended one meeting that was early 2024, that is, when Representative Tawumbe and the rest of the lawmakers have just taken over.
but the rest of the new lawmen. We went to a meeting, and on the time we said we have $100,000. This 100,000, my office had already agreed to build maternal health center between Dompa and Dompa Zlatan and Kempie. This is a place where from Kempie there is very far. From Zlatan there is a whole far distance. From Dompa there is also far. We said, representative, I think building this place in one of these towns will be better. Be building a home for the goats or the opossum and other things around here, because nobody lives around here. You just put place in the middle of the road when for Kempie is very far from that. He said that the first thing he said to me was like, that you're baking thing you're doing Cyprus, you will not bring it to me yet. So the thing is, he doesn't take suggestion. They left playing around that money, playing around it, nothing happened to it. Boom. The government came and said no money, recast came and carried the whole money. Nothing left now to build health center anywhere.
Thank you.
You talk about building police stations somewhere, I think either in Gawi also we said no, you have Zikepa. Zikepa doesn't have police station. You have Zule, that which is the headquarters of the Citrus district, the administrative district of Joe. You don't have police station there, and you want to build it in Gawi. You want to build one in Gray. No, it's not because you're from Gray or the Gawi people get you more votes, so you want to take police station and build. You want to take people money and build police station in those areas. Look in the headquarters of the places. He said, I don't want to respond to you anymore. I don't want to talk about this again. All I know is I have decided to use the money this way. Can I got money? I said, Chief, this money not for you. That's what I said in a meeting. I said, Chief, the money not for you. The money belongs to the people. They tell you what to do with it. It's not your money. It's the people money. So what we're trying to say here is, look, when we see leaders listening, that's a good signal. We see we're listening now to an appreciable level. We're not giving you 100 or 80%, maybe 70, 75. You're listening small now. So like that now, then you get some of us who wants to see the best happening for our people supporting you. Because our TV the being there, people from Joe will go there because for some of the Joe towns, they will even have to walk, even though they might walk for 1 or 2 hours, but they will walk to go to that school. These are things we want to see. We don't want to see individuals taking their pocket money to do development.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And then I know again here we do fact checks and stuff like that before. I was off and on when you were making some statement that I think you said something about Tah he has not proposed any bills yet to the legislature. I want to
say that once more, please.
You said Tah has not proposed any bills yet, right? Any bills?
You said not a single one.
Not a single one.
What's the bill?
Did you say propose or pass? I just want to make sure.
Okay, what? I said proffer a bill, and if he has done that, what is the status of the bill in the legislative process?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That we have to be. So when you say proffer, so that's wrong. You were wrong on that. So he has proposed 2 bills, even though they have not been enacted, but he has proposed 2 bills. One, the first one is the National Community and MSME Stimulus Bill, right? And this was done 2025, 2026, recent bill. And then the second one.
What's the title of the bill? What's the title of the first bill?
It's called National Community and MSME Stimulus.
I think it's about student something. I saw it.
Yeah. So this one, the bill aims to establish $10 million U.S. stimulus fund to direct support micro, small, and medium enterprises for women group, farmers, and etc. So he proposed that. Okay. So that's one.
That must be recent.
That's what I said. I recent bill 2025 and 2026.
Yeah. 2 months ago.
Yeah, and then the second one.
Okay. 2 months ago.
Again, so again, I just want to make sure, again, when information come in here, our job is to fact check, right, and to state what we have. I know I saw somebody just see me talking about it, man. Nobody can buy out. Yeah, nobody can buy me. No, my
target money.
My picture, I think nobody pack it. I come here, I say what we're supposed to say.
No, that means a million.
No, I'm talking about our small platform. I'm talking about other things. So the second, our small platform, our little small platform, we'll not get it, but we can hustle. So the second bill is called the Liberia Future Generations Extractive Savings Funds Act 2025. So he has proposed those two bills, even though they have not been enacted. I just wanted to make that clear. But anyway, I will stop there, Junior. I know you've been quiet. You can take over. Our guest has been doing really well. I'm enjoying the show, actually. I really, really enjoying it. So,
Josio, before Junior comes in, I want to ask a question before it runs out of my mind. My brother, like he said right there, it's just like the political things. When you go the other side, they coerce the truth. You want somebody is supporting your side, they don't allow you to say certain things about a person. But when he was in Cyprus, he actually used to be on the one back. I admire him. He is one young person who has always spoken truth to power, but his truth can go to Jeremiah Konsa. So the question I want to ask, that one spent 6 years. That one spent 6 years and he didn't do anything. And this brother sell it on radio station. He used to call, make his info against that one. He used to be on his social media page every time calling that one out. And these are some of the things that when you do in Nima, people say you are rude, you are this, you are that. He was doing those things to that one. And because of his advocacy, Dawan had to pass a bill. He had to prefer a bill, and this bill was passed. Today, the institution is established. Young people will benefit, and tomorrow, this brother, history has recorded him to be one of those who made Dawan to do that. But Dawan actually did it now in a second term. Why does he think Tamun Mgbe, who still has 4 years running, why does he think Tamun Mgbe will not get his way even before the 4 year ends?
Your question or email?
Well, thank you very much. You see, yeah, I'm coming to it. You see, Cyrus, in 2005, I was 15 years old. Very energetic, strong. 6 years later, I was 21.
May I use all kind of knowledge to knowledge using to protect the one every year.
Yeah, sis Lorena, you studying or you sleeping? Yeah, okay. You sweating on AC?
Y'all gotta bear with me.
You sweating on AC?
Man, labor paying you good money back. How many
I'm not sleeping. I just listen to the analysis between District law and District law.
Okay, so this is it, right, Cyrus? I said something today. 2005, I was 15. By 2011, when it was time for next election, I was already 21. I still thought I was young like that. The next, from 2011 to 2017, I was already 27. And you think about how old I am now. If you become lawmaker today, you tell our people, I can do it best. When you get there, hit the ground running. We don't need to wait for your last year before we think about what best you can do for our people. No. If you really follow me, I started engaging Dorwan from the first day of his election, because Dorwan is one person who criticized previous lawmakers, purported himself as the best. However, when the people re-elected him, I was one of those first people who called him and said, Chief, congratulations. In my mind, you are the best because the people overwhelmingly voted you back. But we admonish you to do well. On Christmas Day, Luca and myself met. While it is true that we carry our own vehicle, we have our own money in our pocket. When he saw us sitting around the young people sharing the Christmas cold water together, he called me on the side and said, boy, come. When I went to him and said, my man, that's the kind of thing I want to see you doing. And you can sit down with the young people and we'll move forward. Can hold $100 and proper while you're doing. Was it that much for me to say for this reason I'll go sit anywhere on radio to praise on the one? No. But I'm saying this here to let you know that we have a good relationship, because even if what we wanted is not being done to the fullest, he's taking the step. He has begun listening. Unlike for a representative we have that does not want to take any correction. Whenever you correct him, he sees you as enemy. He insults you. Sorry to say on this platform, he insulted my mother. He insulted my mother simply because I told him, Chief, he posted anything. I said, Chief, all these things, I went on there and commented. I said, Chief, all these things you posting all on social media here is not helping our people. You've got huge work to do back there. We are encouraging you to focus on it. That was an insult that day, people. And Tawumbe blocked me. In fact, he insulted me in my inbox and blocked me immediately. So if the man is not listening, in fact, he sees suggestions as insults. He sees corrections as affront. Amen. How do we build the district? It becomes more challenging for us. So now what we need to do is to let our people know that this is not the right person for us until there are proved improvements. That is, we are seeing things happening. Things are getting better. You're listening to us. When he says this, we say, no, Chief, I think when we do it this way, it will be good for our people. Even if it is not something that you can say, okay, that go that way, you say, let's take it over together. This is not a man who is tolerant like that. He makes the decision for the people, and sometimes the decision he makes are not the right one.
I think your man disagree with you. Your man said Dorwan is vindictive, so your man Moses said not true. Your man is vindictive, so we should move on to.
maybe we got different way, but Dorwan doesn't like to be. Dorwan only loves young people. No, let me tell you, CEO, when it comes to Nima politics, there are two people that insult this agreement can't do anything to. Jeremiah Kun, Samuel Koga, you can cause them Fernando Judgment Day. Maybe that your supporter will respond. But Garrison Yellow, that don't want to get man. I thought we made it talking about. I know I got anything against him, but when they say one people that is very intolerant, even Garrison said when you ain't disagree, the next day you'll not be seeing Garrison post, he'll block you. You know, they get temper. Ty is too temperamental. I know all these the guy is saying for me, my only disappointment. That same standard he used on Ty, he will not use it on Kum. Trust me, my brother will never use it on Kum. Even Kubakura who are in Ty seat, you know, I mean, it's a lot of things.
I never wanted to comment on this. I didn't want to comment on this, but let me just say something. You see, once you have a leader that listens to you, that gives you the audience, trust me, my brother, you will not see that man outside there to the public. Even if
you singing the man's song now, the internet's not happy with you. So I really wish a man was on air tonight. We're gonna be good. But anyway, so let's let's try to take leave of our guests. It's been over 2 hours now, 40 minutes, and then we can do our closing.
Yeah.
Our
For the man to say don't want can listen, I'm surprised. So don't want the
Yeah.
arrogance of my guy. The arrogance I ain't don't want.
I don't want to accuse him, but I just think maybe he's I guess maybe he's listening to him. Yeah, he's
It's not like
listening to him.
that. It's not like that. I did 3 person in that can take insult. Musa Berete, Jeremiah Kun, Samuel Koga. You talk to them for Fernando Judge. Go look on a Musa post. You see how many young people can be talking to him. They can't shake the man.
Mhm.
Don't want?
All right, so even you can hear us, right?
Yeah. So this is the thing, right? I was saying something. Yeah, I'm here. So Saros, I was saying something. I thought not to say anything about this, but this is it. If you have a leader that listens to you, trust me, you can never take that man in the street. You can never take that leader to the public. Because sometimes, for instance, in the case of you and your boss man and your mentor on Garrison daughter, in my mind, I solely believe that sometimes you get disappointed with certain things he does. But you will not bring him to the
Yeah, so I think we should take leave of him. His internet is not helping. So we can do our parting statement, and then then when he come back, like just give a parting statement because the internet not helping.
Yeah, quite struggling tonight.
Emmanuel, so I know the internet is not working well. So as we usually do, thanks so much for taking up your time. Yeah, thank you for taking up your time and coming on our show tonight. We really appreciate this. This is what this is supposed to be, right? Intellectual disagreement and connection. We come here, we say our own, we disagree with each other, and we move on, and we build Nima County, we build Liberia. That's how it's supposed to be. But you're welcome on here anytime. You are welcome as our platform anytime. So in the future, just let us know. We'll be happy to host you and your team when the internet is set right. But you did extremely well with all the internet back and forth. You were able to stick in there. You made your points, and we really appreciate that. So we'll give you 2 minutes here. Give your parting comment, talk about your organization, what you hope to achieve, and then you can give us a closing statement from there. We'll see you again next time.
Okay, well, I'd like to say thank you to you and your entire team. I'd like to say a big one to the only female on the show tonight. It was really rewarding being here. And I hope to be here sometime in the closest possible future. And I'd like to admonish you to continue on working very hard to make this platform vibrant, because I see it as one of the biggest platforms now we have from Nimba County. While it is true that you and myself are going to talk in the background after the show, let's keep on working together. Whatever it is that we can do as a team to make it even more vibrant, please let us know. We will all contribute and make it stronger. I think it was a good conversation. Like you said, why it was true. I mean, it is true that there was agreements and disagreements. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. You have a good night and Happy New Year to you, okay?
Yeah, so I think it was a perfect show. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Love of money to wrong. Cover grow now win our seat. Love of money to wrong.
Let me tell you, remember that with you. But I think it was a good show.
I may appreciate it.
Yeah. He made his point. It was heated. But it was good. That's what intellectual discourses do. But thank you so much again. So yeah, we'll give our parting comments across the board. We'll start with Sis Lorena. From there, then we'll go to Cyrus, and then our host can take us home.
Yes, it was a good show. He talked about reconciliation. He said Honorable Mungbe has not been able to reconcile the district, and in fact, in a particular town, the the town hall that was built is being fought over by he and the other candidate Decla's supporter. But what I think is that reconciliation is not one way.
Mhm.
So TAC will decide to talk to Odisha, but even when the supporters themselves are not even ready, or they are not prepared, or people feel that they should have won and they did not win, and so you will not forgive the person who won. And I think those things are not going to be helpful. So reconciliation is two ways. If somebody extending hand to you, and you must also be able to extend hand to that person for the two hands to meet in between. But if you think the person who is in leadership must only be the one to be going behind you, it means we also we just want the power for ourselves, for our personal gain, not for the good of the community, the township. And another thing he talks about was the issue of the rule, which I agree with. I know that the rule from Gray going to Towerton was not undertaken by TAC. It was not a TAC initiative. I know that.
But
Um,
the record said the record he posted on his wall on his Facebook said that he wrote that institution about this rule first. He was the first to write that.
and CEO, TAC can write anything. So TAC is not a stranger to you and not a stranger to me. You can write anything. Like I just said, TAC can inflate numbers. He can do anything. And so he's doing a lot of good to the fact that TAC will even go back home to say thank you to a few persons. I think was one of those things that many people they didn't know that he would have done. That's good of him. The fact he will even go and get 20,000 to a particular town for women empowerment, I think that's something that many people thought he wouldn't have done. And many people who he even met have not done that before. I think it's a good thing. But the good thing, the only thing is that if you give $5 to community A, say you give $5, because if you say you give $20 instead of $5, you actually give it also undermines your integrity, it undermines your credibility. That's my only point. And
And
then
you got
on a
proof of it.
he said it, he was saying it, how much money he gave. But
Mhm.
then he actually gave that particular time 20,000 where I was my Christmas.
Okay.
And then another thing again, on a one way we take to his social media page, he will criticize other leaders, he will criticize other people, his colleagues, he will do this, he will do that. But let somebody do the same thing to him. The next thing he will come your inbox, either insult you, then he block you. So I think as a leader, he still needs to grow in that area. He needs to improve. If you are able to criticize other people, you must also know that other people will criticize you because you are not infallible. You can make mistakes. You are human. But to think that you will talk to other people are not able to talk to you, like one, he made me to Laura GB shop the other day. He and Tilly guys, and no guys and watching, other people they key. Oh, say, Lorena, how you doing? Shaking my hand. Uncle Jack passed like, when you bring on a cat, and just went and started like, looking so sorry for us. But what the boss doing said, therefore, your friend, and all of them coming greeting me, then you just go stand because you feel, because you build something like, the soundboard was more than the project you undertook. And I think this is now unique to neither our Nima law because there's a female lawmaker from Magibi who did a scene there yesterday. And so people need to start shaming our lawmakers when they undertake the kind of funny project and want a big ceremony for them to shame them so that they can know that we are not stupid people. People go stay in the land hold. Some people even cross Auckland bridges, cross river to go and vote for you. Only for you to come and put two planks together and color A red or green, and you say they should come have ceremony for that. So, but I think it was a good show. And I hope Emmanuel will be able to go to put a statistic together. Other than that, anywhere you appear to talk about this group, it will be like it is a group for a particular chieftain or clan that is attacking Honorable Wongwe or his progress or his work in the district. But until you can prove that, okay, we got this person from this, party, this person from the party, nobody will believe you. So yeah, that's what I would say. And let me say a shout out to Nima County team tonight. We work miracle like the mountains we are. They say Yago Tomagle Yasi. Because imagine 77 minutes in the game, they were still leading up 2-0. If I gave us, I said going home. But we redeem equalize. And so I hope that we can beat them on Sunday to qualify us. I mean,
The beginning
yeah,
almost
shout out
beat,
to
the
Nima.
beginning almost beat all. The beginning almost. I said they almost beat all.
Yeah,
It was fair.
that was very proper because we're less than 20 minutes we redeemed the 2 goals.
Thank
So
you.
I don't know where we were depending on.
Yeah, man. What kind of juju be that? Cyrus, over to you. Over to you. Your parting statement, and our host will take us home.
Yeah, thank you, CEO. For me, I don't get anything much to say. As they are, I suppose some of the things Emmanuel said, but as they are doing it, calling other people who are not on their side, they are calling them out. They should use that same standard to apply on their lawmakers, people who support MDR and Unity Party. That way people like us will not say they are selective in their advocacy. Ta like Lorena said, Ta can inflate figure. Ta I know Ta good. The 2020 senatorial election, Ta gave this picture of a millionaire to Nibayans. He presented himself. He goes around telling people he got companies running in 15, I know how many African countries and European countries, and all of these things, you don't find truth in most of the things the Big Brother says. And he operates like a dictator. This man does not like people to criticize him. He doesn't like it. That's a taboo. And look, that lifestyle, that philosophy of his will not make him to grow. Ta is the only lawmaker that I know when he says yes, he expects everybody to believe him. That funny thing he built over there, in fact, it was shameful that he even spent more money on the dedication program, but when people talk about it, he began blogging people here and there. I mean, there are people who criticize you from the way you react to things, you can win them over. He's a good Big Brother. He has been helping young people in the district. The thing I saw that I just mentioned was not on his page. Not his usual thing he writes. Me, I know he lies some days, but that particular stuff was never on his page. I saw young people that he gave motorbikes to. They received the bag in the district. They received the bags. He gave gas drum to some of his supporters. I think 2 drums to some of his supporters. Then he gave cash to some of them. I mean, there are things I saw, but now the regular thing he writes on Facebook. If Ty goes somewhere and gave 10,000, when he goes on Facebook, he will say like 800,000 and all of that. I know his tactics, but he needs to do well. If things continue like this, if Ty does not work harder, trust me, he will be a one-term person. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Host.
Thank you. I think everything has been said already. We will be here again tomorrow to continue with the show. It was a great show. It was a great conversation with our guest, Lankaye Gwe, and I appreciate him for being here on the show tonight. Hopefully, we'll be here again tomorrow with another guest. Thank you guys for being here tonight. It's been a wonderful conversation with all of you.
All right, guys. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.